Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Taken from about the 12. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Bridgewater on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on second and 10. Now Bridgewater. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
On third down, Bridgewater. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on third down.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth. They're indeed going for it. Bridgewater. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. Opening minute, and already a trip to the red zone. It's first and 10 at the 14. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Ravens have taken the early lead.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
And they'll try to run it in with Dobbins. And he will get in to make it 8-0. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Baltimore.
Oh, the Ravens say they have it. They do have it. Well, they just scored. They got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they liked, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll run with Dobbins. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
Ball carrier.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the Panthers' 4-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
56, the mark, boys, 56.
Jackson going to run. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable, but that time the defense was on to it.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
Forced out to his left. Strong coverage by Carolina. And on we go to 4th down. I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but maybe circle this play, because if they get the stop and hold them to a field goal here, that's a pretty good job. They're already down on the scoreboard.
A stop now would be vital for them, because it could save them from having to do it multiple times later in the game in order to either get back into it or maybe have a chance to win.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal.
Check three.
From the gun, Jackson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Brian Burns. And the Panthers will get the football back.
Brandon, let's file this play away for later. Let's note this play, because to me, it's not out of the question that the decision to pass up the 3 there could come back to haunt them later on.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Calais Campbell on the stop. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
At the 25-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Taking a shot for Samuel. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And he's missed now his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
Peters on the coverage.
Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a 2nd time. They're going to try and throw. And this is caught. He hits more.
Bridgewater's.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. Flushed out right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. It's Chuck Clark picking it off.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
The ball carrier.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to ball.
Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 50 yards. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability.
The 2-point conversion.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
16. Panthers, nothing.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
4-yard line.
Bridgewater to throw it. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Matthew Judon in there to take him down.
A loss of 7 yards.
3rd and long for Bridgewater. Found his target. It's Anderson. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Complete.
Robbie Anderson, 82 yards. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer.
2-point conversion.
They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Check
Throwing again. Jackson. Steps away to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On third down, Jackson. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Anthony Averett picks it. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays. But you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the two-point conversion. And they'll try to run it in with Dobbins. Jackson's going to keep it. And they are 3 for 3 on two-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score.
Panthers 8. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Takes this about 5 yards deep.
Oh, you got to feel it, baby.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Back to it after the pick six. Bridgewater winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception at half number 1. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A big play there for Carolina. 49 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Being chased out left. He'll try and run it. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and
from the gun, Bridgewater. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Gain of 7. First down, Carolina.
Throwing is Bridgewater. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. From 13 yards out. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. Now Bridgewater will lead the troops up to go for 2. To throw, Bridgewater. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And
that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. This time, Jackson will throw it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Jeremy Chin on the coverage.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Matt Judon able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Bridgewater, throw left side, complete. That's more.
Complete.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Bridgewater. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Bridgewater to throw for it on 4th. Oh, and Bridgewater intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Tavon Young. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stat.
And that's caught inside the 35.
Pass him in.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fields this way up at the 17. And able to get this out to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Now on 2nd and 13, Bridgewater. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
3rd and short yardage, Bridgewater. He's going to look deep for more. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
On 4th down, they do snap it to Bridgewater. Open man is Samuel, complete. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Buying time to his left. He's going to take, now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
On the play, recovered by the defense.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. He uncorks it. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead, 42 yards. And the Ravens will extend their lead. Now this time he'll look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
They were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. McCaffrey on the counter. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. On 2nd and 9, Bridgewater. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Bridgewater's pass.
He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Bridgewater on 3rd and 2. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Now Bridgewater on 4th down. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
By the Panthers.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. On 2nd and 11 now. Bridgewater flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The intended receiver there, Ian Thomas. But now it'll be 3rd down.
And the 11.
Bridgewater. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
4th down, they're going. Bridgewater. The 20. Completes it to Samuel. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Curtis Samuel, 46 yards. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer. Now Bridgewater will lead the troops up to go for 2. And they go with McCaffrey. McCaffrey, he'll try to run it in. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 42.
Out of the gun, he'll throw.
Escaping the pressure right. And he fires one incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Jackson now to throw on 3rd down. And this one caught by Dez Bryant. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we've seen both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze it throwing the way we should have. I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, take that, evaluators. You guys really missed the boat on me.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Dancing to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget.
25-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jackson got his man complete over the middle. That's Andrews. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 yards on the play, first down.
At the 11-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. Forced out to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. J.K. Dobbins as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. And they'll try to run it in with Dobbins. And he's not going to make it to the goal line. They've been perfect on the night in 2-point conversions, but not here, as this time they come up empty.
24. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
It's gonna take it. No hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'm a boy. One for the sake, boy.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. But it's going to be second down.
25-yard line.
Throwing, Bridgewater. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Tavon Young. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. From just inside the 20, a short kick, and makes it across the 20 as his guys roll. Set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soft. Y'all playing the wrong football.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Complete to Jay.
Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's third down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big gain.
From the gun on third down, Jackson. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards.
You often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup, And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he is finally out of bounds, just shy of the 5, all the way down at the 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Dobbins running out of the gun. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run as the Ravens push further out in front. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, he's got him in the lead.
Makes the score, Ravens 52, Panthers 24.
Looks like the Panthers hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this is caught at the 20. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Number 22.
Matt Judon there to bring him down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Ravens' 12-yard line.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
1st and goal.
Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. So a quarterback scramble certainly. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When they'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Play action. It's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And unable to connect on the long pass. He actually brings it in, but he was out of bounds, incomplete.
We're in Baltimore, 3rd quarter action, 2nd and 10.
They go play action with Jackson, rolling to his left. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Play action. Now Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. And he's got Snead. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
At the 46-yard line.
They go play action now. Jackson. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. A quick hitter complete. It's Andrews. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 41-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
Devin Duvernay. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. They gonna need some therapy after this. 56. Mike, 56. Right there, right there.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Jackson. Flush to his right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard stripe. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on 4th down. Again, Jackson. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
52, Panthers 30.
And Jackson throwing once more. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins.
And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Jackson going to run.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Jackson keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
And they'll try to run it in with Dobbins.
And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
Ravens 60, Panthers 30. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. On play action, it's Bridgewater. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there at 22.
First down, Carolina.
Play fake, Bridgewater. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Throwing again, Bridgewater on 2nd and 10. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
Bridgewater again. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. Rolling to his right. And my goodness, another interception. Anthony Averett picks it. Now the ball comes loose. And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Teddy Bridgewater able to hook up with DJ Moore.
And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer.
I'm glad we were paying attention during the rules seminar because we learned the only time you can't advance a fumble like that is in the last 2 minutes of either half.
Right. Other than that, if that ball's out, whether forward or backwards, it's live and free for anybody.
No doubt about it. When you say free, that means he's got free reign to pick it up and go. And that's exactly what happened there. Took it in for a touchdown.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. Throwing right, and that's complete. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Now 2nd and 11 from the 32.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long.
Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Trey Boston. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. So they lost yardage, and they declined the penalty. There's no logical reasoning to do that.
I'm trying to go through this little Rolodex in this small brain of mine, and I'm coming up with nothing, partner. I've got zip on that one. Take the yardage, right? Take the penalty. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
He's going deep for Brown.
Oh, and for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Trey Boston. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, fourth quarter. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. On second down, Bridgewater again. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. The Panthers on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Yards to go.
Sliding out of the pocket. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Complete to
Ian Thomas, 44 yards. And the Panthers take advantage of the turnover to put up 6.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
He's going deep for Brunt. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 44 yards. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is it bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Pulls it in at the 13. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Bridgewater now from the 50. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
First down, Carolina.
Here's Bridgewater. Steps away to his left. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Bridgewater now. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. The 40. He's at the 30.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown.
Touchdown, Raven.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the two. They don't get it.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
A short kick taken at the 18.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
On the return, the Panthers take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the game.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. 3rd and long now after the sack, and we'll see if Bridgewater has a response. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And they work this well upfield across the 45. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Escaping the pressure right. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. McCaffrey on the toss right. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. From the 35 on 2nd down, Bridgewater. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore. 3rd down here.
4 yards to go.
Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Robbie Anderson, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. Throwing, Bridgewater. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Well, he tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. And this is going to be recovered by the hand team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
Tonight's final score, Ravens 7.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland.
The enthusiasm for football here on the East Coast always in the air. These folks are ready as their guys get set to match up
with the Chicago Bears.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
Dustin Hopkins has it on the tee, and here we go from our nation's capital.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5. 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Looking to throw, Trubisky on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. He's got a man complete. Allen Robinson, kiss him goodbye. Touchdown, Chicago. Allen Robinson, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Bears have taken the early lead.
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
On 1st down, Smith. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Well, you're already down on the scoreboard, and now, Charles, you go out there, very first play, throw the interception. That defense, they're going to have to bow up.
Yeah, and let's see how they handle this, because we always talk about reverting back to what you practice. When you practice these situations, it's called sudden change. You don't expect to be out there this fast, but you are. Do you go out there with poise, or do you go out there with panic? Panic can get you scored on again.
On 2nd down, it's Cohen. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
He's brought down at the 20.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzes, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. From the shotgun is Trubisky. That's caught at the 3. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears will add on to their lead.
They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
It had been a near-perfect beginning to this football game. Already a double-digit lead first quarter, but their first misstep.
And you know how it is, partner. Sometimes when everything's going right, you start to feel like you can do just about anything you want on the field. This one didn't work out. If I were him, I'd go to my defensive captain and say, pick me up, my man. Help me out.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
A gain of 5.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
The 27-yard line.
Now this one complete to Robert Foster. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. Touchdown, Washington! Steven Sims, 49 yards.
And Washington has made this a one-score game.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control. And how about the end result? A touchdown.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time, one-play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 2. Now Trubisky. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Bears 14, Washington 7.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's good.
12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Smith. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd down now, it's Gibson, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Smith. They'll roll him out right. That's complete to his tight end, Sprinkle. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurate when he throws a knife.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. From 19 yards away.
And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up.
When you're a great route runner, it makes you that much better as a receiver because now your quarterback trusts that you're going to be where he expects, and he's able to deliver the ball on time.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14-all following the interception last time that led to a score. Well, they've got it 1st and 10. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Throwing on second down. Trubisky. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 16 yards, a first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
They go play action. Trubisky.
First down.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
At the 40-yard line.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And they'll go back to Robinson. This time he's got him.
Trubisky's pass.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Rolling to his right. Able to find Harris, complete. And he's going to have a first down, and they get into field goal range here at the 29. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. From the 25 on second down, Trubisky. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
After the interception, here's Smith. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And this one is incomplete. Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin. And now it's second down.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call. But they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
Off of play action, here's Smith. He goes full extension, and he's got it. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Now a first down throw. It's Smith. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20.
4 yards.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith, flush to his right. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Final final play of the half. It's Trubisky. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. A tie game. I don't think anybody in this building, including you or I, was expecting that.
No, I would agree with that totally. I didn't expect to see it at all, but I kind of like where they were going with this. You know, as you said, tie game, trying to steal a possession, steal an advantage, and you told your defense at the half you were going to do it, which also told them that you had confidence in them in case it failed, as that one just did.
And now you've given good field position here to start the third quarter. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
4-yard line.
Play action. It's Smith. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
To Terry McLaurin. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
A run here for J.D. McKissick.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down.
3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Brings up 4th down. Solid coverage by the Bears D.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Here we go on 4th. Smith. That's going to be caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Out of the gun, Smith. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A 1-yard touchdown reception.
And Washington has taken the lead.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Smith throwing again. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8.
22. Bears 14. Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. On the return, here's a dangerous Cordero Patterson.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10. At their own
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his 2nd interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 5-yard.
So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play?
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run.
And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further.
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front. Offensive line collected victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Dustin Hopkins.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
And from the shotgun, he'll throw.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Troy Apke.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Washington.
Now the Washington offense back onto the field. They'll go for 2 here.
To throw is Smith. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
Bears 14.
We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at FedEx Field, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Now it's Patterson.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Bears take over first.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Being chased out left. And that is incomplete here. He was trying to find Anthony Miller there. And it's 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Out of the gun, Trubisky.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet.
Trubisky's pass.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 29 yards, 1st down. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
Again, it's Trubisky.
Open man is Kmet, the tight end.
Trubisky's
and they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line.
24-yard line. They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Trubisky to throw again. This is caught. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Touchdown.
A 24-yard touchdown. And the Bears get a bit closer. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
The kickoff for Chicago.
And this is going to be covered up by Washington. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Eddie Jackson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
44. Bears 20.
And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Deron Payne in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
That's to his running back, complete. And some space here.
Ooh, he's running, he's running.
And finally out of bounds just inside the 10. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Now Trubisky. Buying time to his left. Open man, he finds Komet. Touchdown, Chicago.
Complete to Cole.
A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Bears cut into that lead. Now Trubisky will lead the Bears up to go for 2.
Watch the slant, watch the slant. Motion, motion.
Here's Trubisky to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
They attempted to fade to the back corner of the end zone unsuccessfully. And I've been with you long enough, Brandon. I know it's not one of your favorite calls.
Well, it's interesting. Before working with you, I always viewed that as you're just taking away space and you're trapping yourself in a corner. But you actually have told me they're trying to create space where space is not.
Yeah, it's really a weird deal, isn't it? But you've got to just move that defender inside to create that separation and that little bit of space where there just isn't much.
Here's Smith off the play fake. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Isaiah Wright, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. Off play action. Smith. That one is slant to McLaurin. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Second down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. Here we go.
Smith going to throw it. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 45 yards. And Washington is able to stretch their lead.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
On the return, the Bears
at the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet.
And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
4th down.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. But he will not make the 1st down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Smith. And he's taken down inside the 30.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.
It's a win for the Washington football team as we say so long from FedEx Field.